Hey everyone, it's Epoch here, and this is my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. This week's theme is first comic book covers, or first comic book cover appearances. So this is books where the character makes their first comic cover appearance in that book, but their first appearance is in another book. So books where their first comic appearance is after their first appearance. So this was quite a difficult one for me. I had to do quite a bit of research for this one, but I've found 10 books that I believe are the first comic cover appearances of these characters. And if any of my information's wrong, please let me know in the comments, and of course I'll update the description. But as far as I'm aware, these are the first comic book cover appearances of these characters from these 10 picks that I've picked out of my personal comic book collection. So let's take a look. My first pick this week is X-Men Annual number 13, and this is the second appearance of Jubilee, but also her first cover appearance. Her first appearance was, of course, in Uncanny XMen number 244, but her first cover appearance is here in X-Men Annual 13, which is also our second appearance overall. This reason that this one is quite low on the list is because her cover appearance is just this sort of floating head here at the bottom, just of Jubilee's head here. So yeah, that's the first cover appearance of Jubilee in X-Men Annual 13. My next pick this week is Supergirl number 2, which is the first cover appearance of this character here, Sai. Our first appearance was in the previous issue, Day and Adventures of Supergirl number 1, but Supergirl number 2 is our second appearance and first cover appearance. She's not a very well-known Supergirl villain. She's not really used very much at all across the entire sort of DC universe, but she did appear in the Supergirl TV series in a couple of episodes, or just one episode, I'm not sure, but yeah. So this is the first cover appearance of Sai in Supergirl number 2. My next entry this week is Green Arrow number 13, which is the first cover appearance of this villain here, Onomatopoeia. He's one of the more modern Green Arrow villains, but it's become a popular one. His first appearance was in the previous issue, Green Arrow number 12, but his first cover appearance is here, number 13. So Onomatopoeia, he's quite an interesting villain. So yeah, the first cover appearance of Onomatopoeia in Green Arrow number 13. My next entry this week is Backlash number 3. This is the first cover appearance of this character here, Taboo. Her first appearance was in Backlash number 1. I just think she's a really cool character. I've always thought she was pretty cool, cool looking, and she kind of wears this sort of cybernetic symbiote suit, which gives her kind of powers and stuff. So I just really like this character, Taboo, and this is her first cover appearance in Backlash number 3. My next choice this week is The Amazing Spider-Man number 279, which is the first cover appearance of Silver Sable. This is her third appearance overall, after first appearing in Amazing Spider-Man 265 and our second appearance in Marvel Age Annual number 1. But this is her first cover appearance, Amazing Spider-Man 279. Silver Sable's always a character I've quite liked. She's quite a kind of fun sort of mercenary character. I was first introduced to her in the 90s animated Spider-Man cartoon, so I just think she's a fun character, and this is a cool first cover appearance for her. So that's The Amazing Spider-Man number 279. My next choice this week is Astonishing Tales number 13. This is the first cover appearance of Man-Thing, with his first appearance being in Savage Tales magazine number 1. And this is the third appearance of the character overall. I just think this is a really cool cover, showcasing Mancase. I love this is from the 70s era in Marvel. I love this trade dress that they had at the time, which was kind of the offset box with the action popping out of it. But this is a really fun cover, really good depiction of Man-Thing. I think this is a Rich Buckler cover. Double check. Yeah, Rich Buckler. So yeah, I just really think this is a cool one to show the cover, the first cover appearance of Man-Thing. So that's Astonishing Tales number 13. Next up this week is the first cover appearance of Tomoe, who is the kind of rival of She. Her first appearance was in She Wave the Warrior number 5, and Tomoe number 0 is contains the same contents of She Wave the Warrior number 6. kind of their first kind of meeting and encounter. This is actually the variant cover by creator of the characters, Billy Tucci. The main cover by Amanda Connor does feature Tomoe as well, because it's Tomoe number 0, but she's completely in shadow. All you can really see is the white of her eyes and her hands and the fans that are in her hands. That kind of rhymes. But so that's a cool cover as well. But this is the variant cover where we get the kind of the full depiction of Tomoe there with her kind of fan blades. So yeah, both I guess are the first cover appearance of her, because they're just variants of the same issue. But I prefer to show this one because it shows the entire body. So yeah, Tomoe number 0, which is the first cover appearance of Tomoe. My next choice this week is Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 1, which is the first cover appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, whose first comic book appearance was in Dark Horse Presents Annual number 1, which came out the month or two before issue 1. I had wanted to show the comic book cover version of Buffy number 1, which is a great cover by Art Adams, but I couldn't find which box it was in, so I wanted to dig a bit further. But I had this one to hand. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 1. So there's the 3 variants. There's the comic cover, which is the Art Adams cover that I mentioned. The main photo cover, which is a different cast shot of Buffy from Buffy season 2, and then this one, the kind of gold foil logo one, which was an exclusive to anotheruniverse.com, but I got it through Dynamic Forces through QVC, which is a shopping television network here. But yeah, so this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 1, first cover appearance of Buffy, and kind of like the Tomoe issue before. I mean, there's 3 covers for issue 1, and they all feature her, so they're all, I guess, technically the first cover appearance. But this is the one that I've chosen for the video. So Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 1, first cover appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The next cover I've chosen this week is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 9, which is the first cover appearance of Master Splinter. He, of course, first appeared in the first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the rest of the Turtles, but this is his first cover appearance, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 9. My copy's got quite a few spine ticks. I'm always looking to upgrade this one, and I'm sure I will eventually. But yeah, I just think this is a cool cover, and a cool. This is a wraparound cover, so it kind of extends out. I won't take it out of the bag just now, but you can check that out online. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 9, which is the first cover appearance of Master Splinter. And my final pick this week is the Uncanny X-Men number 158, which is the first cover appearance of Rogue and our second appearance. Our first appearance, of course, being in Avengers Annual number 10, which coincidentally is also the first cover appearance of Mystique. But I've chosen this one, Uncanny X-Men number 158. I know this might be considered a controversial choice because some people consider ROM 31 the second appearance and first cover appearance of Rogue. But as far as I understand, both this issue and the ROM issue came out on newsstands on the same date, so it's sort of a tied position. You could say that ROM's maybe technically the first because he's first alphabetically, but at the same time you could say that this is technically her first cover appearance and second appearance because this is a X title which she's associated with, so it's up to you to decide. But because I don't have ROM number 31 to show, and I have Uncanny X-Men number 158 for my video and my choice, I'm going to say that Uncanny X-Men number 158 is the first cover appearance of Rogue and our second appearance. And if you'd like to debate that, then let me know in the comments below. It's just one of those fun little quirks where 2 issues came out on the same day, featuring the same sort of key moment for a character. Yeah, so that's Uncanny X-Men number 158. So that was my entry into this week's comic book cover challenge set by Alan at Comic Collector Geek. If you'd like to take part, then just make a video showing off 10 comics from your personal collection which depict the first cover appearance of a character, not their first actual appearance, but and not their first appearance in a book, but their first cover appearance, which has come after their first appearance. So if you'd like to take part, then of course make the video and use the hashtags hashtag Friday Comic Challenge and hashtag First Comic Cover. That way everyone in the community can click on that and have a look at the different kind of entries people have made, and you never know, maybe see some books or specs or kind of keys that they want to pick up for their own collection. So yeah, that was the video. If you'd like to check out some of my previous entries into the comic book cover challenge, then please click on this playlist that's linked here at the side. And otherwise, I'll see you next week. Thanks, bye.